Day 32. We're going on a hike. We'll show you some footage of where we are and where we're going. See you then. Squall came in this afternoon around 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and I thought I was going to be in for the whole night, didn't you?
Yeah.
But no, it blew through, and it's a beautiful night. But Jude and I kind of already hunkered down. Here's just a little view of us here. Let me show you the outside. What happened? How much it cleared up. Look at that. That's my bedroom view. Jude, show them your bedroom view. Here comes Jude's bedroom view. There we go. Yeah, we have a view and a half tonight, baby. We do, don't we?
We sure do.
Day 33. Welcome. Well, we're pulling out of Bona Vista. Spent a few days here.
Sad to leave it.
Yeah, we are kind of sad to leave it. It was just... We asked ourselves last night while watching that sunset, have we ever been to a better campsite? And we both agreed that no, we don't think we have. It was just so epic. Anyway, so we're going to start heading west now, and we are going to a place called...
What is it called? Say it again. You mean Dildo?
Dildo! There, I said it! We're going to Dildo! We'll see you there, or along the way. Welcome to day 34. We are in Dildo, Newfoundland. This is where we woke up this morning. This is like a 2-minute drive out of the village of Dildo. Beautiful free boondocking spite. We're right, it's right, I mean, right on the beach. It's amazing. So yeah, there's a few campers here, as you see. Yeah, it's very nice. Okay, we're gonna have some coffee and do something. See ya. Day 34. We're just pulling out of Dildo Beach. Is that what it's called, Jude? Dildo Beach?
Dildo Beach.
Dildo Beach. So all the locals come because the capelin fishing is going on right now. These are these little smelt, I think I told you, smelt like fish, herring like fish. They wash up on the shore to do their spawning. So there's one of the locals here. He gave us a few last night, so we quickly fried them up. And you kind of eat them more like a sardine. You're eating all the bones and everything. They were excellent.
I didn't really like them.
Her lordship over here, 2 chicken beep to try it. They were really good. Yeah, this beach that we're at, it's only like 2 minutes out of town. I mean, if you want to call it a town, it's There's one road in Dildo. It's called Front Road. And that's about it. We're going to go do some drone footage of the pretty town of Dildo, Newfoundland. So look forward to that. See ya. We're going for a hike, going to the top of the hill. Should be some good views. Stay tuned. We got Judy on the edge of a cliff. What do you think about that, Judy?
I don't like it.
She don't like it. All right, later. Welcome to day 35. It's 1:30 in the afternoon. You guys have already seen where we slept last night, Bay Roberts. Seen the footage of that. We got up this morning around 8. Well, I got up real easy. It's always a bit of a struggle getting her up over here. Her lordship. Got a bunch of work done. And then we went for that hike, which you've seen footage of. Well, I don't know, that turned out to be what, I don't know, 5 to 6 kilometers, something like that. I never actually traced the route, but it felt
like it.
Yeah, it was beautiful up. It's just like walking through a storybook. So what we're doing now is we are taking the back roads, which will be the coastal roads, just winding away in and around all these peninsulas that are just go on forever and ever and ever until we get to St. John's, where we're meeting our friends Ken and Joanne for a day or two. And I need to tell you something about that Bona Vista, which I never filmed any of it, but for 2 mornings in a row, we sat out in our lawn chairs drinking coffee, watching whales just play around in that bay. And there was, I don't know how many whales was there, Jude?
Oh, there's so many. There
had to be in the hundreds of whales. I never filmed any of it. I just wanted to sit down and take it all in. You know, there is a whale shortage. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be a whale shortage out here, that's for sure. We've just seen them. We've seen them everywhere, haven't we, Jude?
Yeah, we've seen them everywhere.
Yeah, there's just all kinds of whales around here. No whale shortage. Anyway, so right now we're just on this coastline. We're heading towards 2 towns. They're really, really close of where we stayed last night in Bay Roberts, like half an hour away. The 2 places we're heading for is Cupid's and Brigus, and we'll see what that brings us. We'll see you there. Day 36, welcome. So we stayed in Placentia last night. And yes, we ended up going to the pub again. What's that, our 4th time? If we're going out for dinner, 4th time. So we're still pretty happy with that. And then instead of going to a windy, beautiful beach, but it was too windy, so we stayed in this little municipal free parking lot campground type thing. Woke up raining, and then we got out of there, backtracked towards St. John's a little bit, and we stopped in Butterpot Provincial Park, because for the price of $5.10 we get hot showers and a sandy dump. They call it a dumping station here. She had no idea what I meant when I asked for a sandy dump. And water to fill up her van.
And we did laundry.
And we discovered a cheap laundromat right at the washrooms, which they call a comfort station here in this park. So it's a great stopover. We've, again, I don't know, we've probably been here for over 2 hours. Just, it's pretty, you know, the park is pretty empty, which is nice. And another thing is, once we got past the main gate where we paid our $5.10, we drove 3 or 5 kilometers to get into the actual campsite. It's way out here in the thick forest. And when I say thick forest, I'm talking thick for Newfoundland. I mean, it is thick forest, but the trees are just like 1/3 of the size of what they are in BC. Maybe even 1/4 of the size, maybe even smaller, but it's thick. So anyways, a great stop. All of a sudden we find ourselves almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And, you know, just living the van life today has been very, very enjoyable. Hasn't it, Jude?
I love it.
She loves it. All right. We'll see what the rest of the day brings. We might stay here, actually. We don't know. It depends how much it costs. Or if not, we'll head out to Cape Spear, Signal Hill. And that's just east of St. John's. We'll see you there. Well, we've done it, Jude.
Unbelievable. It's amazing up here.
We have driven to the most eastern point of North America, and indeed the most eastern point of the Western Hemisphere. So that's it. We can officially no longer drive any more east. We've done it.
Wow.
So we're at Cape Spear Lighthouse, National Historic Site. We're going to go up there, see what it's all about, get some cool footage, we hope. No dronage, because of course the government doesn't allow drones in national parks. Okay, we'll see you up there.